Greetings and salutations, my name is J608, and today we are playing Starmade, and we are working on the ship, the big bad ship. Anyway, I have not added any more thrusters. I'm going to do that later, once we get weapony type stuff worked on. But today, I'd like to look at some chambers. Let's see. Tree, is there a way to see the whole tree? Well, we need to figure out what chambers we need. Stealth. Are we going to need stealth? We also need to figure out what the role of the ship is. I think the role of the ship is going to be heavy assault. Probably station or planetary bombardment. It's going to be a control ship. It is not going to be a stealth ship in any true sense of the word. Because I don't think I'm going to be sneaking up and doing spying in this thing. So, probably not going to use any stealth. Scanners, let's see, let's look at, I just pressed R, oh no I didn't. One of the ways you can get to the reactor menu is press R on looking at a reactor block. Let's see, Recon, let's take a look at the Recon. You can right click full tree. Come on, there you go. This isn't the full tree, but it is the full Recon tree. It's not letting me resize it, because it hates me. Will live. Do I need a short-range scanner? I don't know. I don't really need a cargo scanner. I don't need an ore scanner, because it's not a mining ship. So I don't know about a scanner. Base scan should show me where a reactor is. So I don't think I'm going to be using a lot of scanning on this ship. I have gravity blocks, and I don't want. Well, we'll look at gravity chambers afterwards. Let's see, what are you? FTL chamber. I usually like to have FTL, at least auto jump charge, and maybe distance, maybe power efficiency. That's going to be what, 50, 45, 10. So maybe a jump auto charge at least. How expensive? That's 45% to get to. So it's going to take half our reactor to get jump distance and auto charge. How'd you say half? Because that's 45. So including that, that is 10 including that, but this one takes 5% of the reactor chamber. You have 100% of your reactor chamber to use for chamber trees, and this helps you determine that. So half of it could be jump drive. It's FTL. What are you? Defense chamber. Ooh. I am thinking about shield. Even just this base shield reactor using 10%. That's 10% to shield capacity and recharge rate, and decreases shield upkeep cost by 90.9. It resets it so it doesn't decrease it by 90.9%, but it decreases it by 9.1%. It's oddly worded there. And it's going to take 10%, so that's, if we do that, that takes us up to 60. Outage redux, decrease the time it takes since the last hit for shields to regenerate. That's been changed mechanically. It used to be once your shields were hit, they just stopped doing combat recharge altogether, basically. But now they constantly recharge, so that is not as important of a chamber. And I tend to shield tank, so I'm not too worried about armor upgrades for you. Power reactor. Ooh, this would give us 10% extra reactor. For 20% reactors that take it to 80. Reactor failsafe. I only have one reactor, so I don't really need the failsafe. Reactor booster I'm not going to use. Mobility chamber. This would up my top speed. Thrust blast is like a boost. Anti-gravity, that's the old stop module if I'm not mistaken. Turn rate, ooh, I might get some turn rate. So that'd be 20% there. That'd take me to 80, if I recall properly. And what are you? Oh, logistics. Show me the logistics. Mining bonus and outage and all that. Shield outage. Or due to transporters. Okay, so I'm thinking FTL chamber, jump distance and auto charge, which is going to be 50%. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need 3 jump chambers. So let's go ahead and set those out. Oh, I also need to know how big. They have to be 25,000 blocks. So let's go grab our FTL chambers. 4, and I did some math. That should be like 25 by 25 by 25. Was it 26? I don't know. And we're also going to turn off symmetry because I don't want to mess with it. How many blocks is that? It needs 9,000 more, so 25 is not it. So 30? No, I probably should have done the math again. Alright, so let's do that right here. How many blocks is it? 29. 29 is roughly 25, so we'll accept that. And can I fit another chamber right here? I can. And let's snag a block. So let's snag a couple blocks over here. I want a conduit and a hull block. The hull block is for spacing. Let's put that there and that there. And let's throw another one of these right here. So now let's wire everything up. Okay. So, let's look at our tree. Our jump tree, no, which one's jump? That's reactor. Oh, the apertures. Where's the aperture? I need a jump base, so that one needs to be a jump base, then a distance and an auto charge. Okay. So you need to take the main one and run a reactor line to it. So, oh, we'll just do it right here. Remember 31 by 31 by 31. That's overkill. And for aesthetics sakes, we're gonna do like that. So now this is attached to the reactor, see? And I want to specify the chamber as a jump base. Okay, a jump drive base. And it looks like it went offline. What did I do? Jump drive base. Okay. Oh, I hit something and it reverted. Alright. Took it a second because it's kind of large. Now, you have to basically, come on, basically just build this. Blue lines are new reactors, green lines are updates. So I have to build 3 reactors and update this one twice. So I need to build from, this is the first one, so the blue line is a conduit. Stick a conduit there, and you need a conduit, we'll stick a conduit here. In fact, let's stick the conduits. I don't know if you can have redundant conduits. I'm going to have redundant conduits. No, because in case a missile comes, it hits right there and takes all 4 of those blocks out. Okay. And you, see now these 2 are attached to the jump drive. Specify this one as a jump distance. And we'll specify this one as an auto charge. And let's come to the jump distance and let's level him up a good deal. So now I can jump further, faster. Well, not faster, I can jump further and I can have it auto charged. I'm not too worried about how fast I'm jumping in this ship. Alright, so what else did we want? I wanted a basic shield reactor. So I need to hit the proper key, and I need to come down and find a shield chamber, a defense chamber, which is yellow. Reactor defense chamber. 7. And what number did I tell you to remember? Thank you. It was 31 by 31 by 31. I guess I could come here and type 31. And I could come in here and type 31. Awesome. And this is just a single chamber. We could plop him down right here. And let's give him a conduit. Alright, it's already oriented properly. And this defense chamber, we're going to specify it as a base shield. Okay. So we have a jump drive, we have a base shield. What else did I want? Did I want a... We got 60%. Forgot what else I wanted. Oh, I wanted a basic reactor chamber. That was going to take me to 20. I don't want reactor boost, because that's... I don't feel that's necessary. And you might, and you can put it on your ship, but I don't. Because I also have 10 million a 10 million energy reactor, so just set that one right there. Setting this one higher so I can run another conduit under it. Because now you have to think about, oh no, how am I going to pipe this conduit? I really like that. Alright, let's see. And let's hook you up as a specified chamber, as just a base chamber reactor. Yay! Alright. So now I'm using 80% of my reactor. Did I say I wanted? Did I want a shield, a scanner? No. Well, a scanner would probably be nice. Mass chamber. Oh, that was gravity. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, these are just stations now, they aren't. Okay, that's interesting to know. Mobility, was it mobility? No, I didn't want... Oh, I want a turn rate. And it would take 10%, or 20% altogether, so I need mobility tree. And this should take me to 200% mobility. Which one's a mobility? What color is mobility? Mobility is green. So I need 3 of these guys. 31. 31. Why'd you want turn rate? Because that's one of my big complaints when I fly a ship is I can't turn it. 1. Wait a minute, did I need one, or was it just one modified? Oh no, it's just 1. I don't need 3, I just need 1. I said 3 because I'm an idiot. Alright, let's see. Maybe idiot's a little strong. Alright, let's wire him up. His green lines are just updates. And... oh, trying to right click it and don't know why. Let's specify that chamber. It looks like I am in the wrong setting. There we go. I want to be in reactor, I want to be in mobility. There you go. That's weird. I would like turn rate. Alright. And let's split it to its thing. And let's level it up. Let's level it up again. There we go. I have 100%. Now, when I turn, the whole thing turns faster. So now it'll be easier for me to track bad guys and all that jazz. And that's one of my big complaints when flying a big ship, is it takes 7 years to turn. Like flying Red Dwarf or something. Anyway, those are my chambers. I'm happy with those chambers. Now I can stuff other stuff in here, like things and stuff. Actually, since Power 2.0, you don't have to stuff as much. I will, however, probably add internal armor to these, but we will come back to that later. That also allows me to finish up more of this whole portion. And then try to focus on the weaponry. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Alright, I've been JW608, and this has been Starmade.